Uh, we knew coming into this game that anytime you have to play a team a third time when you've beaten them twice, it's always a challenge. And not only that, it was only about 5 days ago. So, the meat was still fresh on all of that, and we kind of knew what they were going to do. They knew what we were going to do. You make adjustments there, but I thought game plan-wise, we played extremely well. I thought it was one of our better defensive performances in the first half tonight. Our guys really were locked in and focused. I don't know what happened in the minutes between the end of the first half and the start of the second half, but for some reason we lost some juice. And give them credit. This is win or go home time, so you knew Rice was going to come out and give it their best shot. They did. Give them a lot of credit. They just started attacking, getting to the free throw line. Marcus Evans, who obviously is a very good player, tried to take the game over for them. But we regrouped, got down one. Jon, made some really big plays down the stretch, and Bo, did a yeoman's job having to guard Evans all night for us, and still, Bo was still able to give us 12 points as well. So, overall, it's a great win. You don't have too much time to enjoy it because obviously we got a really good team we got to play tomorrow. But, that's why you come. It's a great experience for our young team to get an opportunity to play another game, and we look forward to it.
Once they started to make their run, I felt like I was being too passive at the top of the key. I wasn't making a zone move. The ball was sticking, and I figured it was going to stick, and we would just pump fake and not even passing. And they started jumping past lanes, and we got a couple turnovers. So Garrison, he's a good player, but he's a little bit smaller than me, so I figured I could attack him off the dribble and just get it up over my head, and there was nothing he could do from there.
I think it has a lot to do with what Coach said. It's a win or go home. It's this time of the year, so we knew they were going to fight like it could be their last game, and I think that has something to do with it. And we responded, by regrouping and maintaining the lead and coming out with the win. But this time of the year, we're not worried about tired. Like, it's mind over matter. We want to win, and we taking it a game at a time. So we do what we got to do to win.
I agree with what Bo said. If we got to play 40 minutes to win four more games, I'm all for it. We've done it up to this point. I think we both played at least 35 minutes a game in conference, and we're both in pretty good shape, so it really doesn't matter to me. I'm not even tired right now, honestly. Well, not yet, at least.
Well, he's never going to quit, and, credit to him, he's a great player, and I think, anytime it comes down to getting stops with anybody, it's a team effort, and I think, for the most part, the whole night, we did a good job of being there and disturbing them as a team. It just felt great. Anything I can do to help my team, it feels great, whether it's hitting 2 threes in a row or diving on the floor or getting a stop. So, at this point, it just feels great helping my team be in a position where we can win.
Well, as each game goes along, obviously tomorrow I'll have to monitor things, kind of see how they're doing, and try to spell them a minute or two if we can. But, at the end of the day, you got to try to win the game. And, these guys have been warriors for us all year long, and they're my go-to guys. And so, when they're not on the floor, we struggle. So they'll be out there most of the game. If I can spell them here and there, I'll try to do that, maybe during timeouts or, a minute or two here and there. But, at this point, those guys are excited. They want to be out on the floor, and they're both in pretty good shape. We'll see how they do. Well, middle, obviously, they're number 2 team in our league. They're a very well-coached team. They're a very hard-playing team. They're really going to obviously be rested come at us tomorrow. They throw some different looks at you. They run a 1-3-1 half-court trap to try to mix things up. But, they just have a lot of guys that can beat you off the dribble. Guys like Upshaw, Harris can stretch the floor. So, it'll be a challenge again for Joseph on the defensive end of the floor to come out and play against teams that stretch you out. But, they'll have Giddy Potts back, so, he's a guy that really drilled us the first time we played this year. So they're a very talented team. It's going to be a great challenge for us, but we're excited to take on that challenge, and we're just glad we have the opportunity.